Hello and welcome to our video series on Joomla. In this video, we're going to be introducing you to the Joomla site global configurations and a little bit about the editing of it too. Now remember, as you're watching this video, you can always use the pause and rewind buttons below the screen to watch and rewatch this video until you have this task mastered. So let's get right to it. Now first thing we need to do is to log into the Joomla control panel. That'll bring us to this page. Up on the top here, we've got several choices. The one we want is one that says Site. And then after we click on that, we'll go to the first option, which is Global Configurations, and go and click on that. That brings us to this page. Now right here in the middle, we want to see that ours is writable. Now this first tab over here, it's called Site. And these are some of the options here on this particular page. The Site Offline option. And a message to display to your visitors if the site is in fact offline. And the next option is a message for your visitors in case there's a system error. And the site name, that's what's in this box, and that's what shows up in the browser. And the show unauthorized links. Now a lot of these options here, the yes no options, are probably best left in their default. This one, allow user registration. The next one is use new account activation. And this one, require unique email. And this one, select whether front-end login is desired or not. And this one, select whether the front-end parameters are desired or not. And then this last yes-no option is to debug the site. And here is where you can choose which WYSIWYG editor you would like. And this one is the list length. And this one is your favorite site icon. This is the icon that shows up when somebody saves your website in their favorites. Let's go on up here to the next option, which is called Locale. And this gives you the language choice. English is pre-installed with Joomla. This one is the time offset. And this one is the server offset. Basically, both of these are dealing with your time zone. And this one is your country locale. As far as this error message here you see below all this, I wouldn't worry about that right now. You'll see that shows up quite a bit. Now this next tab is the Content tab. A lot of options here to choose from. And you'll see a lot of these, again, are best left in their default mode. You make a lot of decisions here, options like to link titles, read more links, item ratings, author names, and so on. It's always good, though, to read this over and to get familiarized with the different options you have. Now, this next tab up here is Database. Let's go ahead and click on that and see what we've got. Here you can enter the host name, username, password, and database prefix for Joomla. And the next tab up here is the Server tab. And we've got a lot of choices here. Now this first option, the gzip page compression, basically lets your page load a lot faster. And the site session lifetime is the next option. And the admin session time is this option. And this option you can select whether you want to remember expired admin page or not. And here you can select the session authentication method you want to use. And this one is error reporting. You can select up to 4 different levels of error reporting if you want. And this one is the help server. And these options basically file creation and directory creation. It's where you can set your permissions to read, write, or execute. Now this next tab up here is the metadata tab. This first box here is the meta description. You've got some limitations to work with there. And the next box is the meta keywords. Likewise, you got a little bit of choices to make there. And this one you can show the title meta tags. And here you can show the author meta tags. Next tab is for mail. Let's go ahead and click on that and see what options we have. The mailer options include the PHP mail function, which is Joomla's default mail method. And here you can type in the address from where the mail is to send. Here you type in the name of the sender, like your name. And here the send mail option uses the local installation of SendMail. And here you can select whether the SMTP authentication is required or not. And the next two deals with the SMTP, the username and the password. And a lot of this stuff you'll be able to get from your web hosting company. And of course this last one is the host name. Now this next tab up here deals with the cache, or cache if you will. Let's see what options we have here. Here you can select yes to enable the built-in caching system in Joomla. And the caching folder where your cache files will reside. In this tab, or box, the cache time is the maximum length of time in seconds before it's going to be refreshed. Now this next tab up here is your stats, or statistics tab. Let's go ahead and click on that and see what options we have. This first one is whether or not you want to set the statistics to yes or no. The next one is the log content hits by date. I'm going to be careful with that one. That can really clog up your system. And the last one here is log search strings. Now this last tab up here is fairly important, so let's check this out. It's the SEO tab, or Search Engine Optimization tab. And again, as I said before, these are usually best left in their default choices. And this option here is the dynamic page titles. Now after we've made all of our choices, we can just click on the Save button to save the configuration settings. And now that's pretty much the end of this video, folks. And hope you found this video a little informative, maybe even a lot informative, and that you'll be a little more confident the next time you work in Joomla. And thanks again for watching this video. For a wide variety of these training videos and a constantly growing selection, be sure to check out our sponsors. Oh, and have a great day too.